Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Yes, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, just hilarious. Envy is out, but Lauren LaRosa is in. And we have a 2028 presidential candidate and the governor of Maryland, Wes Moore, is here. How are you, my brother?
It's good to be back, man. It's good to be back.
Good to have you back, man. How you feeling, first of all?
I'm feeling great.
Okay.
I'm feeling great, man. Listen, and contrary to everything else going on in the country, Maryland's doing great.
Today, we're diving into the curious case of Maryland Governor Wes Moore's national political tour, because nothing screams "I'm not running for president" like a national charm offensive. Now let's talk about Moore's appearance on The Breakfast Club. You know that show where Joe Biden famously told Black Americans, "If you don't vote for me, you ain't black." Real classy. Charlamagne the God, as he calls himself, the host, he introduced Moore as a 2028 presidential candidate. What did Moore do? Did he jump in and say, "Whoa, hold up, I'm just a humble governor"? Nope. He let that juice marinate for a full 25 minutes before correcting it. 25 minutes? That's enough to watch a TV show, make a sandwich, and question Moore's intentions. If it walks like a campaign, and talks like a campaign, and smells like a campaign, it's probably a campaign. Just saying. But wait, there's more. He loves tossing around buzzwords like structural deficits and structural surpluses. A structural deficit is when your budget is in the red, even when the economy is popping off. Maryland is staring down a $3.3 billion structural deficit under Wes Moore's watch. But don't worry, he's got an excuse. The surplus he inherited, it wasn't real. It was all federal funds. Sounds like gaslighting to me. Well, sure, Wes. Tell that to the taxpayers footing the bill for your deficit. And who's cheering Moore on? None other than George Clooney himself, Hollywood's favorite leading man. Clooney called Moore a spectacular future candidate, a future party leader. Because when I need political wisdom, I always turn over to the guy from Ocean's 11. Next up, they'll be calling up Brad Pitt to endorse Moore's VP pick. Meanwhile, Moore goes out championing Kilmar Abrego Garcia, an undocumented immigrant deported to El Salvador despite court orders. Look, due process matters, but when Maryland's got a crumbling infrastructure and budget problems, maybe we should be prioritizing the folks who actually pay your salary. You think? Speaking of infrastructure, let's talk about the Francis Scott Key Bridge. Remember that? It's been a year since it collapsed, and it's still a mess. But don't you worry. Moore's been busy jet-setting on a trade mission to Asia to bolster Maryland's economy. Wes, maybe you ought to fix that bridge before you go chasing after international photo ops. Look, Moore can deny that he's running for president in 2028 all that he wants, but the evidence is stacking up faster than unpaid bills. Between the national media tour and Hollywood endorsements and all the deflections smoother than a used car salesman, it's clear that he's got bigger plans than just Annapolis. Well, that's all for now, folks. I'm Bernie Flowers, one of Uncle Sam's wayward sons. I thank you for tuning in to The Loyal Opposition. If you like what you heard, please like, share, subscribe, and share it with your buddies. I'd like to hear your opinion, so if time permits, drop me a line, drop me a comment. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay free.